Okay guys, today one of the things that caught our eyes on this channel, it is the ICC cases, which was supposed to be against Museveni and Peter Elwelu and other people that involved in a Kasese massacre. That was in Uganda 2016. When you read the draft, the draft of these cases, we want you to know some of the reasons why ICC let Museveni off the hook over the Kasese killings. That's what you may call it. The International Criminal Court, ICC, has said the clashes between, is saying that the clashes between the government and the Elwelu kingdom, which led to deaths of more than 100 people, did not amount to crimes of against humanity and genocide against the Bakonjo people. The article also goes on and say that the ICC, the office, according to the section of the draft, the report of office of ICC prosecutor, ICC said that had received a number of complaints and requests to investigate the killings with the possibility of charging perpetrators for the crime against humanity, war, and genocide. Of course, the Ugandans were interested in this, especially people who were coming, the Bakonjo people. However, the investigation were carried out according to ICC. The office says that the incident of violence, including violence clashes between Uganda security forces and the militant groups, in the absence of the required intense organization, the office has noted that the alleged acts could not be appropriately considered within the framework of the Article 18 of the statute, which is Rome Statute. The alleged conduct also did not certify the contextual element of the crime of genocide under Article 6 of the same statute. The report notes in parts that since the royal guards were armed, the security forces were right to handle the matter in a way they did. The ICC also noted that at least 14 constables were killed after various or several police posts were attacked by the royal guards. Also, ICC agreed, this is very important, agreed that the operation was carried out in an indiscriminate and disappropriate manner, which led to deaths of innocent people. That is what they take away. And I wanted to say the exactly date when that is the ruling of ICC. But we ask ourselves on this channel, why did the ICC say, okay, however much civilians died, however much innocent people died, kids and women, and of course even men, though they are not talked about, they died, but still that does not amount to the crimes that were supposed to be charged by prosecuted by General Museveni and Lieutenant General Elwelu. One of the things they are saying, in ensuing violence, at least 87 royal guards and an undisclosed number of civilians, including women and children, lost their lives. The Omusinga of Renzururu, Charles Mombere, was also arrested and charged with murder. He remains under house arrest up to date. That's where we are. In our view, on this channel, that is the article which we have. But then we wanted to bring out the truth that rotates around this case. ICC, you know, one of the things that happened when these people were killed, they were buried into massive graves. In our research around this topic, we chose to look at some of the key terms we're going to use to make analysis about this case. First of all, there is what they call self-referral. Self-referral is This has helped Museveni go off the hook. How? There is a case that there has been a case between Uganda against Rhodes Resistance Movement, ARA. Their leader is called Joseph Kony. They waged a war against Museveni's government in northern Uganda for years, 25 years plus, since Museveni government has been in existence. So, a few years, what happened? One of their leader is called Dominic Ongwen. He surrenders himself to Central African Republic. When he's arrested, they ask the Ugandan government and Museveni, should we bring the guy to be charged? Because previously, the first and one and only a leader of a rebel group, of this same rebel group, Thomas Kachelo, was charged and in an international criminal division that is part of by Article 62 of the Rome Statute, which puts ICC in place, allows ICC to be mobile. Literally, this guy was charged ICC but under Uganda, like in Uganda. That is for Thomas's case. Why this time when Dominic was arrested and he surrendered to Central African Republic, Museveni categorically clear, the president of Uganda, he refused him to be brought to Uganda. One thing Museveni played that was smart for him, that's why now today he's still innocent. He played it smart and he said, okay, I don't want that guy to be charged, let him go to ICC. Here was trying to shift a burden from these cases of humanity against Ugandans to be cases of humanity against he made it an international case. That was smart of him. Also, what he did, that case started proceeding, but somehow it has precipitated a paralysis. These are legal terms, but I'll break it. Also, what I think Museveni is, so when this case has precipitated what we call paralysis in law, a prosecution paralysis, whereby if ICC tries as much as possible to charge Yoweri Kaguta Museveni in this case, it means Museveni won't be doing what they call self-referral, won't be cooperative with them, and then ICC, remember, has no capacity or capability to investigate in any country without a sitting government. So Museveni's government is still in place. ICC, Museveni made sure there is that precipitation. He prepared for them, and then he wins the case over them. Also, I think another thing what Museveni has done is reading through the case against Uhuru Kenyatta and Ruto, which was a kind of programmatic action. So their case was a bit unique, that during 2007-2008, after election violence, there was a case against the two. The two guys, what they did, they pleaded to Kenyans to be elected. One is a president, another is a deputy. And then Maker's Constitution was forcing Barack Obama as the president of the United States to visit, in his last term, to visit his home country, and supposed to be Kenya. So Obama could not shake hands with the person who's being charged in ICC. And it happened that Uhuru is the president of Kenya at the time. However much the Hague office, the ICC prosecutor office, they were investigating against him, against the crimes against humanity. So the guy goes off the hook, just like that, because he had to shake hands with Barack Obama, the president of the United States then, who was leaving the outgoing president. That was smart. I think also Museveni, okay, he knew that if I'm going to do business with the United States, if I'm going to do business with any country, so I have to have a grip on power. So he is having grip on power and is innocent. So literally what this case, in my view, I'm reading that once someone is a president of any country in this world, is immune to any laws in the world. However, whatever atrocities is going to commit against humanity is going to go scot-free. That is what I'm reading. Because also one of the judges working at ICC, I'll quote him, he says that perfect justice should not be the enemy of any justice. And he explains that what it means by perfect justice and any justice. Also the case, to take you back to the case of Ongwen, they also, in the report when you read it, they really accept that Ongwen as a child soldier, he was forced into this business of rebel and killing people. So it is hard because his lawyers may argue that he was a young person, he did not have his consent, and when he came back to his senses, that's why he gives up. He's a child soldier, he gets into the rebel, is captured by the rebel group, Rhodes Resistance Movement, Resistance Army. So he gets there, he fights up to the top rank. Also, what the Ongwen case is, so basically Museveni is surviving because he prepared the precipitation. But let me explain this point properly. What happens if what I'm saying that is happening, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, he plans and say, okay, how do I prevent what they call perfect justice, the precipitation? How do I prevent what they call perfect justice? Let me do a self-referral. I refer myself. Let me be like, okay, these guys are committing crimes against Ugandans, and then, so basically, Museveni can only be charged if he's out of power. That is that is for me my takeaway. As we may ask other questions, do really Africans need to be members of organizations like this, ICC? It should be a question. Then, how will Ugandans or oppressed citizens of this world, most Africans, when you look at things that are going on in Cameroon, it will be also the same thing. Hey guys, if you've managed to get this far in this video, please, we thank you for that. And we also say, can you please subscribe? Please subscribe to our channel so that you give us more energy to make videos like this. And please, we plan to get more programs and more people on this channel, but you have to give us that energy by subscribing. And near a subscription button, there is another arrow, which is a share button. Please, can you share our videos after watching?